What? Kurumi?
Oh, so Kurumi is the culprit!
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Alright. Let us hear what she has to say.
Is this true, Kurumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
So you're saying that we're making the wrong choice. Alright then. We shall see if we're actually making the wrong choice. Or if you're just trying to defend yourself from the inevitable truth.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision? I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
In that case, bring it on! I have been waiting for this dance for such a long time now. A dance of truth and lies. Alright. Our first debate of the main event. We are so close, Shuichi.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Of course, this is going to be the most difficult.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. That someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kurumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
To force Kurumi to implicate herself, my logic has to be airtight. There's a hole in her story somewhere. I just have to stay calm and find it.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Alright, let's see.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
That is true.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. That someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kurumi is thin and has a nice body.
Let me just see about this again. Kokichi. He was with Kurumi from 9 to 10 PM. Kurumi was in the gym until a little before. Yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for.
She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
This is one of the evidences that could prove that Kurumi is the culprit. Alright, let me just see about this.
And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi?
She certainly does not have any alibi.
That proves you're the
In fact, she said it herself before, so...
That could have been done.
That's wrong!
I was right.
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kurumi.
Yep.
Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And you said it yourself before, Kurumi, that you have been in the gym for 5 minutes. That is enough time to prepare what was needed.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
Exactly, Tinkle. Good job.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kurumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kurumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Yeah, which is enough for her to do the preparations.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
Yup. And the rest of the crime could have been done way after 10 p.m.
This is my selfless devotion.
Kurumi.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
Kurumi. Why are you being so belligerent all of a sudden? It only makes you weak against the inevitable truth that you will have to face. Heck, I don't even need my second form against you. Because this is personal. I will use my own strength against you. Oh, thank God for that. I'm not even gonna use my second form on this one. Because the only thing that I need to use is the truth, and nothing else. I don't need extra strength.
I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument, your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess. And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
This is the conclusion that we reached together. It's not just a guess. I have evidence on my side, and I'll show her.
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess, and then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess.
No evidence, you say, eh? I don't know about there being no evidence.
Now, with that rope,
you say that there's no evidence.
But there is no evidence.
Then how about this?
I'll cut through your words.
V-cut. The truth is mightier than the sword, Kurumi.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Pretty much. It tells us that the rope was definitely used.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage.
But the transportation of the body from one window to another certainly would.
The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have to do much better than that, Kurumi. Right now you don't seem that confident in yourself.
Oh? What's wrong, Kurumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Okay.
Is Kurumi quiet because that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kurumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit.
Are you saying that you're just gonna give up right now?
But I cannot allow that. Because I must do this for everyone!
For everyone? For everyone?
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
Kurumi? Where is this coming from? They won't forgive her? Huh. Her response seems genuine. So what did she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for all our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kurumi innocent? No. I don't think that she's referring to us. If she's the one who did it, then clearly she's not referring to us. No, I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kurumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about? I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
A slip of the tongue, it would seem, Kurumi.
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kurumi saw her own motive video?
That's what I'm thinking too.
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
Yes, really. So please believe me, I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to.
Kurumi.
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else. Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
Gota just can't believe Kurumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Wow. Disgusting. To think that you would try to manipulate everyone else into believing you by Using Kaede's wish is just disgusting. A part of me had faith in you that you wouldn't end up being a killer. That you would try your best to fulfill her wish. But for you to use it like this in front of me and Shuichi is just inexcusable.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kurumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kurumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
Yes, that's it, Shuichi. No hesitating. We're doing this for Kaede and we cannot stop now. They are scared. They are scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. So it's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it. I'm counting on you, Shuichi.
So you still believe I am the culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am—
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit.
Yeah, there is still proof, Kurumi. Don't you think that we're all out of evidence here? You're definitely not off the hook.
I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kurumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kurumi is the culprit.
Badam. Badam. And that is... Ta-da, Shuichi!
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
Oh, we want to protect everyone. The reason why you're being pinned as the killer.
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
Wow. No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. Yep. And that damn final clue evidence whatchamajigs is... Where are you? Where are you? It is... the black piece of fabric.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle. Because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Kurumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
We can't. Kurumi. If you're saying that, then why don't we check it right now? I mean, we have the fabric with us. I mean, if you can let us see if the fabric fits with your clothing and realize that we are wrong, then you're completely safe. That is, if you're gonna let us do that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Finding out how that black fabric fits into this is the key to everything. I'll make it all clear now. Alright. Argument!
You are incorrect.
Alright, it's time to do this.
What is this truth?
Ah, alright. Now I'm gonna have to hold it.
That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to...
You are
okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this! Oh, come on!
What is this truth?
I was holding the buttons! What is this?
That is just your empty deduction.
Or unless... Yeah, I'm sucking at this right now. Did I just forget that we can also hold buttons right now? Oh, alright. So I'm supposed to hold it at the right moment. Like that. Alright. So this is how it's supposed to be done. Alright. Hold?
Everyone's life is at stake.
You gotta be kidding me.
Your self-righteous truth.
This dance revolution is gonna be the death of me.
Everyone might die. In this class trial,
you cannot resist this, Kurumi.
Everyone's life is at stake.
Alright.
Because of your self-righteous truth.
This is gonna be the death of me if I'm not doing this right. Oh, god damn it.
Everyone might die. In this class trial.
No, I must say, you're definitely wearing armor over here. That's actually quite surprising.
Self-righteous truth.
Okay, this is gonna take like forever here.
I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never.
Oh god, yeah, this is.
It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit.
Alright, hold!
You do not have any
damn
evidence.
it! Wow, this is actually pretty difficult over here.
We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you
come on!
I completely understand your
Could he have just, I don't know, given me like...
But I will
oh, there you go. Finally, I perfected one. Whoa, what is that? Are you using magic?
You do not have any evidence.
Oh my god!
You are only
not only did you kill Ryoma, you broke Kaede's promise, you also stole Hibiko's magic too! You gotta be kidding me.
I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept.
Alright.
What does that piece of trash prove?
Kirumi's gloves!
It ends here!
Oh, Jesus! Oh, I'm sorry, I used too much, my power.
Kurumi's black glove.
Oh my god, this is most ungentlemanly.
Kurumi's glove?
Oh my god.
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't bare-handed.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and
it fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kurumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Mm-hmm. And if it's the same fabric, then there's no doubt about it.
Well, Kurumi? Will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kurumi, what's wrong?
In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed. Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She fought things through to the end. I faced the truth, and doubted it, and kept thinking, and kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.